What is up, A team? Welcome back. AuzSOME here. Hope everyone's having an awesome day, or not, depending where you're at, but hope it's awesome. And yes, we are at it again here. Hopefully, everyone's having a great Sunday or Monday, depending on where you're at. But I hope it's great. The markets are looking a little, obviously, waking up and sort of seeing where the markets are. Can be tough. I will agree to that. It's never nice to wake up and see your portfolio down. But I hope everyone's having a great day at least. And we're going to jump into this. I think we got a lot of things to uncover, discuss where we're going. And yeah, so what's up, everyone in the chat here? We got a lot of people popping already in here. We got Soul of, what is that? Soul of, I can't remember what that just said right there. It jumped on me. Iron Lux in the house there. Tim Shea, Xander. Good to see you guys. We got Rude McLaren, Intrigue. What's going on, man? Nunya, LLS, Albert, Kai, Rob, Mark, Alex. Good to see everyone in the chat here. Yeah, you guys are going at it. Trigger flashcard. Iron Lux, man. Tony Punch, what's going on, bud? We got Selmo Fudd. We got Pika Moon. Yeah, you guys, I'm going to scroll down. Highway Nikki, what's up? Justin, if I missed some of your names, I'm sorry about that. Go over here on the TikTok side. What's going on, everyone? What's going on, Anthony? Good to see you, buddy. Good morning to you. We got T-Rex in the house here. Got a lot of people already rock and roll on this great Sunday afternoon. So let's jump into it here, man. We got a lot of things to cover up here. Obviously, the cryptocurrency market is not looking the greatest. As you guys can see, we're down just a little bit, 1.4%, and we seem to be bouncing back just slightly in the last hour here. But again, waking up to sort of seeing our charts not looking too hot. So kind of a rough start, but we'll continue to power through it. Welcome. What's up, Arrowhead? Welcome back. Hey, good to see you, dude. Good to see you, dude. Soul of Jeffy. What's up, man? Man, you guys are already talking right now. We need a huge pump. Austin, you're awesome. Appreciate that. Yeah, we're going to be in for one. I think that I've been saying this for a while, that I think that we're in for a nice little rally coming up here in the beginning of the year. January 1 has already shown that we're already going to be looking pretty good. I mean, inauguration day is right around the corner. You can look at the previous inauguration days, and they've done well, especially when Trump was elected. We have a lot more catalysts coming we have a lot more catalysts actually coming into this year than we've ever had before. This is the first year where we actually had a lot of things. Are we going back to pre-Trump days? I mean, we're looking right now. I mean, you look at just looking at history, right? I think it's important that we look at the history of things, and it helps us with our trading and I guess our psyche. And if anything is like what we're preparing for, this is what we're preparing for. I don't know how you feel about that, but I think this is great. So I'm preparing for some good things. We might have a couple days, or we might have the next week or so that where there could be a little bit in the red, but just realize that we're just creating more room to be able to go up. So the further we go down, the better we have opportunities for it to go up. And I think that looks pretty damn good when you start to look at just Bitcoin in general compared to where it was at. I mean, if we pull back, we've been on a massive rally. A lot of us, like I said, have been up here, and this is actually, I think this is held pretty strong. We're at 213, almost 214. HBAR sitting around 28. We're trading sideways here, right? We keep hitting these levels and bouncing down, hitting these levels, bouncing down. I'm okay trading sideways. I don't think there's anything that's really making me feel like we're not priming ourselves for a nice little price movement. I really do believe that. I just uploaded my video. All right, Paul, appreciate that. Good old, that's funny, dude. Hey again, Austin, what about the top 5 coins? Yeah, we'll talk about that, Jesse, for sure. But XLM still sitting pretty. I mean, it's still sitting pretty. A lot of these cryptos are still looking good. One positive thing came into news. I don't know if you guys were in the whole FTX fiasco. FTX begins paying back $16 billion to creditors on January 3rd, 2025. So as you guys know, they went through the Chapter 11 proceedings, and they announced that probably in 2025 they're going to begin selling this. This could actually be really good for crypto. Some people are obviously going to go in and probably sell their positions because they want their money back. But again, they're probably making roughly, if I remember right, I think they're only going to get like maybe 1/3 of what they actually had. So if they had like $300,000 in there, they're probably only going to get back like $100,000 of it, which is kind of crazy. But at least they're getting something back. I know that's not ideal, but yeah. By the way, I subscribe. What do I get for my subscription? I forgot. John Howie, what's up, man? We got Moose. Well, you're going to be able to go onto my Discord. So here at the beginning of the year, sometime in somewhere in the first half of 2025, I'm hoping like maybe the first couple weeks of January, I'll have the Discord up and running. So that's a positive thing. So you'll at least have that. So yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, so we're going to have some good news here. So there's obviously going to be some sell-offs here, but I think it's good that we're going to get roughly $16 billion back A lot of money coming in here. Oh yeah, a lot of money coming in here for, yes, geez, dude. If you text me one more time, I swear I'm gonna go over there and burn your phone up. Oh my gosh. And so really what it comes down to for me is that there's a lot of money is actually going to be coming into crypto here again. We're going to get it off exchanges, and it's going to get moved into um, basically other platforms. I mean, it's going to get moved into blockchains. We're going to see a lot of liquidity get moved around, and I actually think that that's a positive thing for crypto. You know, some of these things have been locked up in ETH are going to get moved around to Ethereum. They're going to, or sorry, going to get moved around to like XRP, HBAR. More money is going to be coming into these other projects. $16 billion is a lot of money if you think about it. So to have that come in is huge. So you know, that's always nice. Do you believe that Elliot? All right, dude. I gave you a chance, Paul. I'm gonna see you later, bud. You're um see here. Sorry, I'm trying to get this on here for fan before. There we go. All right. Tether USDC story is all FUD. Yeah, I think so too. That's why I put out that video, thinking that it's just basically just another. It's nothing crazy. I think it's kind of just FUD as well. So yeah, I'm not sweating the whole USDT thing. I did want to bring these up though. It says the performance of XRP is still a hot topic as the asset settles after its huge rally. Obviously, we've been up in a massive rally here. It says that 218 XRP appears to be biding its time until a major technical occurs. They said the market will be caught up at the 50 EMA. So if we go back and we look at the 50 EMA here, I wanted to point this out to you guys on this, is that people, again, we always trade at the same levels here. Let me go to the 50 EMA. You can see right here that we're actually lining up for it to be right on the 4-hour chart. We're actually well below the 50 EMA. But again, when you want to look at the 12-hour chart, we're getting closer to it. I'd rather trade when in doubt, zoom out. I like that the most, is trading when we're further away from the chart. Day chart, we're still far down on the 50, which is right here around the 150 mark. 12-hour, we're sitting here roughly around the 187 mark, which a lot of people think is like our next level. So when you're reading through this, they're talking about a lifeline here. It says that the gap is gradually closed by the 50 EMA, which shows the trend below the price. In the past, when there was a consolidation or retracement, this indicator has served as the important zone for XRP. It says when the 50 EMA and XRPs line up, it's a solid technical support for assets to return to upward trend. So this is like where we're basically saying that there's a good chance where this 50 EMA comes up here and meets up with the pricing, we can actually have a nice little catalyst. So we're getting there. Like I said, this is a magnet in the market. The markets pull back together. We want these numbers to come closer together, so it allows us to break further apart. The further we're away from these, the harder it is for this to continue to run. So as the weeks go on into inauguration day, this is probably going to continue to have, we're going to probably continue to trade sideways. I can see us probably trading sideways well into January. We might have some ups and downs during it, but I think we're going to kind of trade sideways here and allow this 50 EMA to come up here. And hopefully it reaches, by inauguration day, which would put us right around here. I think that we're going to have a build up, and not January 20th is going to be the day that we have where we actually see ourselves blow up. I think we're going to create this. We're going to create this wedge. It's going to create a wedge here to where we're going to have a wedge coming down, and we're going to create this wedge, and it's going to come meet this wedge here, and then we're just going to have this explosive takeoff. That's my theory right now. We saw it in January 5th, and we see it now. So, yeah. XRP will be huge this year. Lips, and they aren't even invested yet. Yeah, there's a lot of money that's going to come into XRP, HBAR, all those things. XRP lawsuit thrown out, inauguration, let's go. Yeah. Well, they probably won't throw out the case until after, but yeah, we're talking into February here for sure. Yeah, we're probably going to see that. I think XRP going below $2, but monthly needs to get closer to 201. Yeah, and I think if we actually draw this out, right? I mean, at this trend that we're going, it's roughly going. We're roughly increasing. Let's go to the day chart on this. Day chart's a little easier. It's about 1 cent per day. It's going back up, right? The trend is going back up. It's going from 43 to about 44, right? So if you think about a cent a day, this is climbing up, right? So basically, we're how many days away? We're roughly 23 days away. So we're going to be basically to gain 23 cents. So if we're sitting at 140, so it's going to put us at 186, which again would put us up about right here on average, and that puts us, but it'd be like right around here, inauguration day, right here. So we'll climb up to about 180, 186, somewhere up in this ballpark by inauguration day at the rate we're going right now. About 1 cent a day on the day chart that the EMA is climbing 1 cent a day. So that's good. So and again, I think that this is actually good. We want this to sort of come together here, right? We want this to sort of have this, everyone's drawing these wedges out here. Let's go to inauguration day. Let's draw this wedge out. Everyone's like, oh, let's draw these wedges. All right. So, you know, we could sit there and say, okay. Right. So the thing is, are we going to keep trading to these wedges here? Maybe we keep going up, coming down, and then we get down, we break out. Like that's the whole goal, right? Is to continue to trade up, trade down, trade up, trade down, get smaller and smaller and smaller, and the next thing you know, smaller, 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 boom. That's what we're trying to look for. But yeah. And they have you can see right here on the chart, you know, they're doing the descending, they can do a descending channel right here, which again, you can do a descending channel if you want as well, which is what they're showing here. Showing a retracement, right? Trying to trace back to a certain position here. It says the 50-day EMA will reaffirm the 210 and 220 range of strong support zones if XRP can hold onto its current level. It says, however, the 100-day EMA, which represents trading close to 186, would properly provide the next support if XRP were unable to, and psychological level of $2. So again, then they're looking at the 1-day chart. So yeah, they're looking at the 1-day chart here too. So yeah, 50-day EMA is at 186 right here. So 189, we'll continue the 50-day EMA. This is the 100-day EMA. So yeah, we'll be about here for the 100-day. And then the other ones should be right up in here, 1 cent a day. Oops. Nothing will happen on January 20th. It's always the date to hype, but nothing really happens. Well, I mean, same with November 5th, right? Crypto. November 5th was sort of that same way. I was expecting there to be a major boom on November 5th. And if we go back and, like I said, we go back and look at the history of inauguration day. I mean, inauguration day usually tends to there'll probably be some hype out of it. But anytime something goes up, you can see right here, anytime something goes up, we have a fall as well. So, I mean, what gets pumped will come down, but just realize it's followed by another pump. And so I think we're going to be sitting pretty here in the next coming couple months. And I know that each month it gets, every day you're like, well, it's not growing. But if you pull back and look over time, a lot of us are looking pretty damn good. Why is Tether dropping? Tether's been up and down. I mean, it's hitting anywhere from 99 cents to $1 all the time. Like this is not uncommon to see this. Now, if you want to see a DPEG, you go back and you look at what happened over here when it dropped down to like 95 cents, or when the war happened. When was this? Here in 2020, whenever the war started back in 2020 here, or 2021, it DPEG'd slightly as well. I think there was another DPEGing somewhere in here, some event over here. When did the war start again? It was like over here, but it DPEG'd as well. But yeah, it's very common for Ethereum to DPEG itself sometimes, dude. You can see right now the DPEGing is down to 99.8. So I've been talking to you guys a lot about the decentralized side of things here. Jupiter was obviously brought up. Another one was Uniswap, right? Uniswap's another one. You can see these are going to start to take form coming here into the bull run. These decentralized networks are projects to look at. I think that decentralization is still one of the biggest things out there. People are still trying to trade decentralized. They like their privacy. And, this is just another one of those steps right here where looking at these decentralized, like I said, Jupiter, Sushi Swap, I mean, just go down and name them. It could be any of them. Pancake Swap, Uniswap. These DEXs are going to be the future for and I think DEXs are going to be more important than centralized exchanges. My personal opinion. They've always been super important to crypto. And I think this is only going to make it bigger. So as you can see right here, Jupiter DEX aggregator to distribute 700 million tokens in a January airdrop. Airdrops seem to be the big thing these days. You can see this brings a lot of catalysts over to these projects, and so it'll be interesting to sort of see how this plays out. But yeah, Jupiter is primed to do pretty well here in the next run, dude. Saucer Swap is a Hedera's main swap. Yeah, Saucer Swap. I don't know if is there a token associated with the token? I don't know if there might be a token associated with Saucer Swap. Yeah, Saucer Swap has one right here. Yeah. So this is Hedera's right here. That's Hedera right there. If you guys are interested about the Hedera thing, obviously this is their Saucer Swap token that's attached to it. You can see it's reached its peak here in March of 2024, went all the way up to 22 cents. This thing just actually came out in 2022, so right at the end of a bull run. So it made it to right at the end of the bull run. So it made it all the way through the bear market, and then now you can see where it's starting to come up. So I mean, yeah, there's a lot of these things where people could be using these swaps. Can't imagine selling XRP right now. Sui going to make huge moves incoming. Yeah, Sui's hasn't been around very long, right? They came out in 2024. They're pretty much a brand new blockchain that came out here and got a lot of hype and got a lot of momentum behind it. So yeah, Saucer Swap sounds real. Said real fast sounds like you're saying Saucer Swap. Sausage Swap could be interesting. I don't know how I feel about that one, but that could be an interesting one. John, I don't know if I know enough about that one, dude. About that project. I don't know if I know that one. And Jack, I don't know if I know what that token is either. So any decentralized platform, any decentralized wallet, any decentralized anything like that is on the decentralized side is going to be the key for the future, I think. Like I said, even though centralization has kind of like taken over a little bit, people still don't want their stuff to be on the centralized networks. They want to make things easier. Like look at Tornado Swap. Tornado Swap was one of the biggest swaps out there. And the good thing is that the Fifth District Court came out and actually said that that Tornado Cash actually didn't violate anything, being that you can't own a smart contract, and by creating a smart contract that basically Tornado Cash did, that like they weren't in the wrong by being able to do that. I don't know, man. It'll be interesting to see if Tornado Cash comes back to life. And that we are allowed to use it here. If Tornado Cash is actually allowed to be used here in America again, that will open up the doors for so many things. Because that's the one thing that does suck about crypto is that people can't track your wallets. Terry, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships, dude. If Terry gifted you a membership, please say thank you to Terry. Terry, good afternoon to you, man. Thanks so much for it. And yeah, welcome to the A team. Terry, good to see you, buddy. Terry knows exactly what I'm talking about. He obviously tracks wallets. Some people don't want their wallets tracked. A lot of whales get their wallets tracked. Why do you think that the whale alerts are out there tracking everyone's wallets? It kind of sucks if you're a whale, it kind of sucks, right? You can't move around without people tracking you. And so when it comes to, decentralized finance, sometimes you don't want to be tracked. You know what I mean? So that's what Tornado Cash was able to do. But unfortunately, it got banned, and then they took the owners to jail for all the. But again, they did things illegally, is why they're in jail, right? Money laundering and fraud and all that kind of stuff. Doesn't mean that Tornado Cash, what Tornado Cash is bad. So you got to think about that. I think it's actually going to be a good thing. Government surveillance, yeah. Everyone, what's cracking? What's up, Stan? We need some privacy, dude. Definitely. So that's why Tornado Cash. I think Tornado Cash is going to eventually come back to life here in America. Under a Trump administration, because again, the people that were using it, yeah, they could have been doing certain things on it that were nefarious, but that's their job to catch those people. But making a smart contract that does that, you can't then go and sue a company or put a company in jail because they created technology and smart contracts that did that. So, what do you think about Bonk, Austin? Any established meme coin I think is pretty good. Again, I don't trade a ton of them. I hold some of them, but I don't trade them a bunch. So, Coffees and Bailey. If BTC drops below 80K before skyrocketing, what do you think XRP? Yeah, I kind of just did there. And I might be a little bit behind, but I kind of just went through the chart there. Like I said, I think that looking back at XRP here, this is this 50 EMA is going to continue to rise up here. It's raising about 1 cent a day. So we have about 23 days. So, I mean, we're going to go up about 23 cents basically from where we're at right now. So if we're at 80, 89, that puts us up to a moving average around, let's see, 10 would be 109. So about right here is where we're going to meet up. Right. So again, this is going to come up here, and eventually it's going to meet up here at the 109, right there. This is going to come up as probably going to be looking something like this right here, about to the 180, right? Something like that. Okay. And then these are going to continue to probably move down like this. Is going to be something like this for the 20-day EMA. The moving average is going to look something like this. And so what the whole goal is to eventually meet at the path here, right? So you have the lines coming down here, which is going to be on the 20th, right? We're looking for the 20th of January. So 20th of January, which is like right here. Oops, like right here. And then, like I said, I mean, you could do this like wedge that we have right here. You could, basically create your wedge or whatever you want to do, right? Oops, I made that wrong. And what the whole goal is to continue to build this up through here to eventually hit to this peak right here. So this number is going to drop down. It's going to bounce off. It's going to come up, and we're going to meet at this point right here. And hopefully at that point we have a breakout. That's kind of the goal, and that's kind of what we're going to see. I think that's how this is all forming up to be. And you go back and you just look at where we're at. Inauguration day in 2016. Inauguration day coming up here. I think we're in for a treat. So January 20th, I think is going to be a good day for crypto. I'm making a killing swing trading on the ledger. No big money, but I'm cracking in a couple hundred XRP daily. Dude, heck yeah. That's the way to do it, freaking that guy. What would be wise to stop loss on XRP just in case it does drop to 186? I mean, it depends on where you're at, buddy. I think it's important. Sometimes you're not going to win all your trades, but you got to know when to cut your trades. You got to know when to cut your losses too. So if losing $50 is you're like, okay, I lost $50, I'll go buy it up on the dip. It's okay to take your losses. Like I exited my trade yesterday, right? I only made like $35, I think, off my trade over 3 days. So I didn't make a ton of money off of it, but I exited it in anticipation that we might go down, right? You look at the charts. This yesterday, after we left yesterday, we were on here, we're seeing this coming up, and then it's starting to work its way down. Let's go over here to the 4 hour, right? The 4 hour came up. We did really, really good. Boom. 4 hour was like starting to turn over, and it was starting to come down again. 1 hour was the same way, right? We came up and we came down. So when I was tracking it for my trades, I was like, we're going to be in for we might be in for a little bit of a downturn here. So I set my thing, and I think I made like I said, like $35 off. It wasn't crazy, but I cut my loss, and I'll remake an entry on another trade. When does it officially starts? On December 30th. It's not going to be a ban either. If you look at what the UE is doing, they didn't say that there was going to be a ban. They just said that they were requiring people to meet this by a certain time frame. But they are going to be they are grandfathered in. There's an 18-month grandfather period for this, so I don't think it's going to affect Tether like everyone thinks it is. Oh, sorry. Back to the 80s as a use contract me offering crypto opportunities. Yeah, dude. Sorry. Block those people back to the 80s. I'm sorry. Yeah. Be careful of the scammers, dude. No one, that's not me. I'll tell you that right now. So, yeah. It happens every day. I'm sorry, Dirk Diggler. That sucks. Is FOMO the bounce? Yeah, dude. So you can, like I said, you can go and put something. People, like, you can go look at purchase orders right now. Like we did this yesterday. We did the Coinbase thing yesterday, right? You can go and make it. If it hits a certain number, it gets purchased. You could do whatever you want, really. There's no way of, like, you could do hey, if it hits a certain level, if it bounces back, like I want to purchase up, $2,000 of it. Like you can set your trades over here. You could do a buy and a limit. You can set them for whatever you want. That's the nice part about trading, is that there's no set term on when to make the buy. You know what I mean? But yeah, you're right. FOMO is a real deal, dude. That is a real deal. There's no question about that. Andre, thanks so much for the $10, dude. First super chat ever. Hey, appreciate you a ton, man. Thank you so much for donating to the channel. And yeah, glad to be your first super chat ever, dude. That's awesome. Bro, why does Polymarket have Trump assess 13? Dude, that's crazy, because people are crazy, Jack. That's why. Yeah, that's a sad deal, dude. XRP still got chains and manipulations going on. Hold that line. Yeah, and plus, here at the beginning of the year, you got to anticipate there probably is going to be a little bit of some sell-offs here because people emotionally are trading, and you got to realize there is going to be $1 billion released from escrow from Ripple. So anticipate, hopefully they lock up 800 more million of those tokens. And yeah, Kai, dude, I've always had scammers scamming me, dude. John, what's up, buddy? Great day to add my XRP stockpile, banked 1K HBAR. Thanks for helping me in gain. Oh, dude, John, no worries, man. I'm happy you're here, dude. Thanks so much. 808, can you do another trade on Coinbase again to show us? Well, I haven't made a actual trade on Coinbase. Where did it go here? Did I already get out? Oh, there it is. I didn't make a trade. Like I said, you could go on here and put your prices in of what you want, right? Your limits, and you could do whatever you want. I mean, honestly, you could. And you're like, okay, I want to buy, let's do it to US dollar. I want to buy $10,000, but I have a sufficient balance. But yeah, you could set whatever you want. You can even do it by 25% here, 25% here. You could do so many different things. It's insane. And you just got to do it. That's the thing, is you just got to do it, right? You won't know. I can sit here and tell you how to do it all day long, but until you actually do it, that's a different ball game. You know what I mean? Like, you have to just go and do it. You have to just go put the money in, try it. There's a bunch of discords out there where people will pay to like get you onto an exchange and show you how to do these things. And it's really just to get your hands wet and your feet wet on how to actually do it. You build that confidence, because once you do it once, you're going to feel okay doing it again. So many XRP are saying they're going to be an overnight pump. One saying instant. Yeah, I don't know about that. You could always anticipate there to be a pump, but I think we're going to continually consolidate. We might have a breakout, which would be great if some good catalysts come up here, but I think we're going to continue to build this out in anticipation of Inauguration Day, which again, history is showing that that's kind of where we're leading to here, right? We'll kind of be leading into some red days. And let me get rid of the chat here. You can see we're leading into some red days here, and I think that we'll have a breakout on an inauguration, right? That's kind of where I'm at with it. Coinbase is awesome. I like Coinbase a lot, yeah. Buy now and run. Why scared people? How you doing? How do you feel about XDC? A lot of people like it, Kevin. Yeah, a lot of people like it. I love doing it. I don't want to trade it backwards. I get what you're saying. Yeah, don't trade it backwards. Yeah. Attitude to have when you low average price and when you're spot buying. I'm having trouble. Yeah, you just got to build some confidence. The good thing is like I said, if you're not over leveraging yourself, like meaning that you're not like spending like a ton of money that you're afraid to lose. Like if you're afraid to lose the money, you shouldn't be using it. If you're afraid it's going to go down in price and you're going to be out without cash, you shouldn't be trading it, right? If you should only be using the money. And if you don't have like a lot of money, like there's a lot of people that posted on my post yesterday, they put like $20 in on a leverage trade, right? They put $20 in on a leverage trade. They used 50x leveraging on there. They're taking the risk, but if they, you could also put it in there to where, you don't lose any more than that. You could put a leverage in, and if you lose, then you just get liquidated and you lose your $20. But if you win, then you have a chance to get that 50x leverage, right? Or you have that chance to bank in on the 50x. I'm always afraid to lose. Yeah, but then use small amounts. You know what I mean? Use small amounts of money. That's why when I do my trading, I don't do large amounts of cash on leverage trade. I'd rather spot trade, make a couple, $100, 500 to $1,000, and call it a day. That's what I would rather do. I feel more comfortable doing that than trying to go put, $10,000 in on a 10x leverage and then stress for freaking, 2 weeks determining whether the price is going to go up or down. Like I don't have the stomach for that yet. Maybe if I'm a billionaire or a millionaire, maybe if I had the if I wanted to get to that level, I probably could, but I don't want to do that. It's just not my way of doing it. You talking about these right here? These are the volume indicators right here. So this tells you how much volume is coming across this level, right? From any time that the prices reach this level, it's telling you the volume that's at that level. It's pretty much support, helps you draw out your support and resistant lines. Yeah, I think I like spot trading, less risk. Yeah, it's way less risk. Way less risk. You have a lot more control. 50x leverage on January. Damn, jackpot. 50x leverage on a January 20th. Yeah, 7K. Yeah, that's I mean, dude, January 20th is let's see. I think Coinbase doesn't have I think Coinbase's leverages open up today. Let's see. Yeah, it opens up here in about 3 hours, I think is what it is. 3 hours or so, give or take. I'm going to my derivatives here real quick. Yeah, January 30th. So I have there's a January 31st. January 31st seems to be on here. Yeah, January 31st is the next one for Coinbase, how they make their contracts. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. And it doesn't open up for 4 hours, so then we're going to get to under $2. We could probably, people are thinking that we can get to this $2 range. I'm hoping that we stay right here at this level, trade up and down between these levels. That's kind of where I'm hoping. So XRP is a monster, as a tool bag they want. And yeah, our daddy, I'm with you, man. Dude, Trent, thanks so much for the $5, dude. Took 2K profits from Altcoin during $20 into 40 remaining. Dude, you're so Trent, I appreciate you, man. Thanks so much for the $5. He's in that trading that meme coin stuff right there. It's not even a real thing, guys, by the way. That's funny though. Thanks so much, Trent. Appreciate you, man, for the $5 donation to the channel. You're wild, dude. What is the name of the horizontal? Yeah, it's oh, you want the name? So go to your indicators right here and type in visible range volume profile. It's right there. Type in that and you'll get these horizontal things over here, dude. Pop it on. Expect the face melting in the next. You think it's gonna rally? I think XRP and HBAR will both be massive. Yeah, I've been slowly accumulating in my bag with this, dude. I've been taking my profits. Obviously been day trading, doing some day trades on this, swing trades. But I've been slowly just accumulating a little bit more of this because I just think that I want to continue to build my bag with this as well. How is Phoenix doing? I think it's actually down. I mean, I'm still up, dude. I'm up like ridiculous, but I mean, like I think it's gone down a little bit because of XR. This is just the market, but yeah, they've done well, dude. That's funny. Amnesia, what's going on? So yeah, saucer swap's a good one. Yeah, any of these swaps out here, I just want to make it clear, dude. These are my focus going into 2025. My focuses are. People were asking what my top fives are focusing in. Obviously, I built a bag in a lot of these cryptos, but I'm focusing on these swaps, dude. I think these swaps have a chance to. I don't know what they're going to do, but I mean, like I think that they're a good place of store of value. These ones are already here. Jupiter's in the top 89. It's 89 ranked right now. It's done well. It's actually kind of traded. It's kind of traded flat for a long time here. I mean, it's came out here in 2024. And it's worked its way through here. Its all-time high was $2. All-time low was $45 or 45 cents. It's at 80 cents right now. Hasn't really got a whole lot of attraction yet, but again, it's one of those that I've kept on my radar, right? And then Uniswap, like I said, I think Uniswap has a lot of things going for them. Their high right now is $40. I mean, if it reaches all-time high again, I mean that's almost a 4x where we're at right now on a massive blue chip. So like I think Uniswap has a lot of potential behind it still. Can you imagine designing a crypto in 2014 that ends up being one of the most important cryptos ever made? XRP had a great dude. Yeah, it's kind of crazy when you think about it and what they've gone through. Good day off. What's up, Nathaniel? How are you doing? Kind of busy this day? Yeah, kind of busy this day. I got a lot of things I got to get done today as well. What are your key phrases and passwords? What? Jupiter's a good move. Yeah, I think a lot of these are. Go down the list. You know what I mean? I appreciate you, Michaela. What's up, Michaela? Tegan, thanks so much for the finger heart and the rose. Appreciate that. Thank you, Michaela. Yeah, appreciate the mute there. I was trying to mess with it. DL, thank you so much for the $5 donation. Could you analyze Altcoin or Access? Sorry to divert you from your process. Thanks for all that you do. Yeah, I'll do it here in a little bit. I don't know enough about it, dude, to even be able to like give anything on it. To be honest with you, like I would be, it would be bad for me to even say anything about it because I don't really follow it a whole lot. I know a lot of people ask about it, but yeah, I just don't I don't know enough about it to be able to give anyone uh any data on it. I don't even know what I honestly I don't even know what it is, bro. But like I said, I do appreciate the donation. Um, but yeah, it would be a disservice if I actually did something on it when I don't know anything about it. What do you think about XYO? Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I know it's a little bit, little things about it, but I don't know enough about it. So same with XYO. XYO is one of those as well. Not that they're bad. I'm not saying they're bad. I just don't know enough about them. Do you think Quant will do all time highs? I think Quant has always a good chance to do well. I'm here so trying so you can focus on their life. I appreciate you, Michaela. Thanks so much. Holding it down. She's holding it down on the TikTok side over here. We got some crazies over here. Let's see. Get it now. Ain't gonna get much lower. Have you heard of Neutron? No, I haven't heard of Neutron. I haven't heard of Neutron. So, yeah, so HBAR is looking. I mean, as long as we don't create new lows, I think we're gonna be sitting good. Now, if we start creating new lows, we're gonna totally have to shift up our we're gonna have to totally shift up our way of trading this. So, but so far we haven't hit a new low on any of these, so I feel pretty good about it. I think some whales using tracking to their advantage. They move something like XRP to exchange to buy the dip. Yeah, probably not a bad strategy, right, Adam? You think it's going to go down to 120? You think XRP is going to go to 125? One could short XTZ at this level. Will stop the loss. Yeah. If you don't know the coin, assume it as a scam. I just don't know. Yeah, I don't know enough about them. I'm not going to assume that they're a scam. I mean, that one that he sent over was ranked like 200 and something. So I mean, it's they obviously working as a project. I've heard it before, but it's just outside my range of where I buy things. What's up, Austin? XRP 007. Good to see you, man. What are your thoughts on Algorand? Good, dude. I think Algorand's a good crypto. It's just a slow mover, so it's something that I don't follow too much. You think Ethereum's going to go? John, that's a little bearish, man. You're bearish. There's too many catalysts, dude. What's up, River? Hold paydays coming. Yeah, I can't purchase HBAR on Kraken. Oh, really? It's kind of weird. You can't purchase it on so you can't purchase it over there. Interesting. How do you vet meme coins? I don't really do meme coins, Patrick. I just don't buy. I don't buy meme coins, dude. If there's no use case behind them, it's hard to buy. I want to see that there's going to bring value to a crypto, right? So that's kind of what I want. I mean, you can see like right now. I mean, there's a lot of other projects out there that that have a token that bring value to. I mean, look what we just did with the BitGet token, dude. Look at BitGet, right? This BitGet token right here. They merged their tokens, right? They had a token that was associated with the wallet and a token that was associated with the exchange, and they actually moved it all over to be associated with the wallet. So they moved it underneath one right here. If you go about right here or news, you can see right here is that's what they did. They merged these things over. So now again, wallets are more of a decentralized side of things. So like this is the kind of stuff that intrigues me, right? Is that the BGB and its wallet token BWB are now merged under BGB. So now that the BGB is going to be used on the decentralized side for their wallet as well. So like I like these like SafePal wallet. I like where's another one? There's I think Trust Wallets out there for their token. I like BGB. I like that they're now moving us over to their wallet. So any of these decentralized kind of things, like that's why this is pumping. It's because now they merged it, and this just allows them to use this token on a separate side. So yeah, that's kind of stuff I kind of am getting into this 2024. Yo, Big Watch. Hey, bro, what do you think of? I don't even know what that is, Ion. What do you think about Doge? Yeah, I like Doge. Arculus wallet. I don't know if Arculus Wallet has a token though, does it? Awesome. You hold Pepe, isn't Pepe? I mean, that's yeah, very far few, Patrick. So like I bought Pepe what 2 years, 3 years, however long it was. You know, any established cryptos I'll buy. Like any ones that are on, like made it onto, you know, onto Coinbase. Like I think that's fine, man. But the ones that are out there that are just launching, I can't get myself to do that. Sleepy Kata, I don't know enough about that one. Well, XLM run same with XRP. Usually they tend to run side by side. Yeah. Yeah. There's people in the chat that obviously like Velo. Yeah, like making true money. Oh, you found me later. Oh, Milton. Well, welcome, man. Welcome. Glad you found me, dude. Glad you found me. But yeah, so I don't know if you guys if you guys were actually able to get on these Jupiter airdrops. That's kind of interesting right now. Obviously, there's a lot of people interest in Uniswap. So yeah, you're having people right here that believe that XRP is going to do well in the next coming days. And a lot of it has to do with the use of RLUSD. As you guys can see right here, the RLUSD has gained massive growth in volume, 106% over the last 24 hours, which is pretty good. And this is only going to get bigger and bigger. I put out a video on this yesterday talking about how this is going to start getting on blockchains here soon. So I think RLUSD is just starting, and I think it's going to get bigger and bigger over time. The release of RLUSD makes a new chapter for XRP Ledger as well as Ripple for the use in this payment flow. So this is going to be on a lot where you're going to see Cardano using it. You're going to see a lot of these other blockchains start using RLUSD. Do you ever roll the dice on a microcap? Well, I mean, I mess around, but I don't like. Yeah, I probably wouldn't talk about it. Austin, why do you sell your? Hey, Austin, why did you sell your experience and make a $35 profit only? Only what's your strategy? Are you thinking it will come down a bit before the bull run? Yeah, so I think that well, it's already in the we're already in the bull run. So again, when you're in a day trade or a swing trade, you know, you should only be in there for a certain period of time. You know, the longer you're in there, the riskier it gets, right? So you know, I already DCA'd in too. I was, you know, I'm already on an over leveraged situation, right? I mean, when you start to put $20,000 or you know $15,000 into it, you now become over leveraged, and so your goal is to be in there with that money for a certain period of time, try to make a profit, and if you don't, you take a loss and you try to then buy wherever position you are. So in that one, I was in there for what, almost like 4 days, and you know, going up and down, and yeah, so I just felt that it was in the best interest of myself to, you know, put that in there when it reached a certain level, and you know, when it came back down, and just, you know, move it aside and then recalibrate and look at the charts and try to find another position. The one thing I really wanted to do is I'm probably going to allocate that money back over and probably buy up some HBAR, do a swing trade on HBAR again. That's kind of where my focus is going to be, because HBAR seems to be a good 4 to 5%. The swings are a little bit higher, so again, a little bit riskier, but I'm kind of liking where HBAR is trending right now. And that's kind of where I was going to allocate some money to when this comes down. I'll probably end up buying buying some HBAR. So that's kind of why I did it. So I didn't want to I try not to be in like all these trades at one time. I try to focus and be where I, you know, focus on one thing and go from there. So that's kind of how I do it. But again, to each our own on how we go about it. Yeah. Thanks, Michaela. Yeah, this is the only channel. If people are hitting you up and trying to scam you, dude, yeah, definitely like VeChain. What's the bottom of XRP today? Good question. You know, the markets are looking rough right now. We're on a little bit of a downturn here. I'm hoping that we just continue to be flat. Hope we hit anywhere in here from to stay around the 213 to 214 range is kind of where I hope we stay. I mean, I'm not concerned with their outstanding tokens. They've done well managing those tokens, Idaho Spuds. So I hope that when January comes, they actually, you know, lock up more in liquidity. That's kind of what I hope for. New to crypto, would you recommend a broke old fart holding XRP to be able to make a financial dent? Yeah, I think you got to start somewhere. Story time. You got to start somewhere, and a lot of it has to be, buying and accumulating and holding a bag. Like I said, no one really gets rich. There's people out there that get rich day trading, but usually the average Joe in this world does not get rich day trading. Usually, or create any kind of financial stability day trading. Most of the time they lose. And so the best way to build is invest in a token. And when I say invest, that means something that you're going to hold. And so find an entry point and hold it. That's kind of the best strategy, dude. Find ones that you like and create build a bag of it and hold. That's why 401ks work so well. But again, I instead of putting my 401k in stocks, I'd rather move my 401k over into move money over into crypto. I feel more secure with my money in crypto. Yeah, 95% of day traders lose money. Yeah. There's actually a rule out there. I think what is it? I can't remember the rule. Sure. Yeah, I can't remember which one it is. But there's a rule out there about how many people actually lose. How many people actually lose money? Yeah, I can't remember what it was. I'd have to find the rule, but there's a rule out there for how much people actually lose in their thing. It's pretty crazy how many people actually lose their money. And it takes it usually in the beginning, you'll lose in the beginning you'll lose 90% of your investments. And then through time you'll end up getting it back. But yeah, and when you first jump in, you're gonna lose a lot of money in investments. Yeah. Crypto has too many people thinking they can get rich overnight. And that's the hard part is that you get into these streams, like even into these streams, people are like, why is the price down? Why is the price down? Why is the price down? And it's like, I get that maybe over the course of 9 days, the price has been pretty bad, like pretty stagnant. But like, what about all this? What about all this? So yeah, like this might not be like this creates like this. Wait till you get to the bear market, guys. If you're not excited about this, wait till you get to the bear market when it looks a lot like this. Like this is what we all wait for. This is what we wait for. We build up for this to get to this, right? I mean, look, pull Bitcoin back, right? I mean, Bitcoin was rough, dude. Let's go back on the day chart here, dude. You gotta think there was a lot of days we actually did really well trading up if you pull this back, but I mean, there's many days in between here that have been dreadful, right? These days right here were dreadful, right? And it come up here, you'd buy up here, it'd be down. Look at that dip. Dreadful days, dude. We went basically June 23rd, all the way to October 23rd before we had a pump. So that's a bear market right there, guys. And then we had this massive pump, and then we went stagnant from December 23rd all the way until February. So basically like almost 3 months before we had another rally. And then like you see right here that we everyone that bought this top after this rally from the ETFs, we basically stayed from January, February, basically 2024, all the way to November of 2024 in a downward trend. So you can't, again, this is not a fast overnight thing. Like it's just not. You have to have patience, dude. Every day, these red days are okay. These red days are days where you should be accumulating a bag, finding entry points. That's really what it comes down to. We're gonna, you can have another 3 months of us trading like sideways like this before we have another breakout. You know what I mean? But again, when you pull back and you look, every step of the way has been positive. Look at Bitcoin, dude. Every step of the way, even if it's gone down, it still has come back up. Even if it's come down, it still comes back up. come down, right? Okay, it goes down to 86. Okay, eventually it's going to go back up. It's going to eventually come its way back up again, dude. This is the nature of trading. Just be patient, dude. That's the only thing I can tell you. Just be patient. Every day is a new day. Yes, most there's gonna be days of downturn. There's gonna be days of sell off and days my portfolio looks like ass. Just realize that it's gonna come back. Like just have patience, be positive, and as long as you have that, when the days come that are supposed to come like this right here, things are gonna look good. Okay, that's really all I can say. I mean, just be patient, dude. Just please be patient. People are like, "Oh, XRP is going to tank overnight." Okay, it goes down to $1.50. It's going to come back. It's going to come back, dude. These top cryptos are going to do well. I recommend I put money in ISO coins. Would you recommend more variety? I mean, yeah, you can if you want to. Well, a lot of people sell this week before year's over. Yeah, a lot of people. Yeah, December is not a good year. December is not a good month for crypto. Let's actually look at December here. Sorry, you'll have to come over to YouTube for this. But look at December, dude. Look at December of almost every year. I mean, sometimes it does well. You can see, but like the last 23rd and 24th, or sorry, 2023 and 2024, we've been in the red in December, right? We were down almost 0.3% in 2023. We were down 5.13% in 2024. Look at the halving year over here. Last halving, we were down 5.46%. So last halving, 2016 halving, we were actually at 16% up in December. But I mean, we don't always. December is usually not the greatest month for returns. It's just not. And this is just Ethereum here. We're not talking anything. This is just an Ethereum looking at the Ethereum weekly earnings. Or this is weekly earnings, but this shows you that this 12th week is not the greatest. Let's actually look here. I think there's one here. I'll actually show you a better one here. Get you a better chart. Hold on. Let me go here real quick. There's another chart here I'll show you real quick. Just 1 second here. I can find it. It's taking me a second to find it here real quick. I should be better about saving these charts, but I don't. That might work. That might work right there. Okay, so here we go. So you can see over here, right? You can't really see it highlighted, but December usually is a bad month for any returns, right? So 2024, we were down 6.75%. We had a good 2023, but 2021, which is the year of a halving, was down 20.61%. That's a big drop, right? So the last three, basically since 21, 22, and 24, so last 3 of the 4 years, we've been in the red in December. So again, when you start to look at this, we're down right now in December again. But then you go back and you look at how January's turn out for those following years. I mean, the next year, December was down 7.6%. January it popped to 32%. We go down to 2021, it was down 20%. 2022, we're down 26%. So even that year was horrible. So again, I mean, it all depends, but yeah, roughly about Q4 or just December in general is just not a good month for crypto. It's not a good month for anything really. You got a lot of tax harvesting, a lot of people selling off their debts. So I went on a massive tangent there. So I'm way down. I know ledgers are safe, but still get nervous moving crypto onto it. Just moved some over there for the first time this morning. Yeah, it could be nerve wracking, dude. Like I said, anytime you move crypto, it can be nerve wracking, especially when you don't have it at your fingertips. Let's see here. Stop. What did it say? Stop what? Thanks for listening. Yeah. Usually that's how it works, dude. I need Cardano to push past 90 cents. It's gonna be a slow move, man. Cardano's a slow mover, but it could happen. It could definitely happen. So it said right here, it says right here, imagine selling your altcoins now, right? You can see this is the RSI coming up right here, coming down. We're in the green right here. Look at this, dude, coming down. We're in this down triangle coming up. Boom, we hit this little area. This is going to be what they call altcoin season up here. We're in this nice little area. So again, if you're selling right now, it's just, when looking at history, it's kind of crazy. What was what's saying? Yeah, it's a bad. I get the feeling, yeah. So when it dips, make sure you spend every dollar of your name. I don't know about that. I think we're going to 75, 80K BTC before this Trump takes office. So okay. So let's put it into perspective then. Let's do it. Okay, we're saying it's going to hit this. You said it's going to hit 80%, right? Sorry, you said it's going to hit 85. You said 85. Is that what I read? 85. Let's pull the levels here. I mean, the next level of support is right around this 80, right around this 90,000 mark, right? You could say 80,000, but I mean it has to break through a pretty good set of volume here at 90. This is a pretty good level right here. Right around this 90 mark right here. Right? That's a pretty good, I mean, yeah, maybe, okay, so let's just say it goes down there, right? Which would be a decrease from today, would be another 4%. It's not that bad, right? How much is that from the very jump? From the very top? An 18% correction is not that bad. I mean, that's a very typical thing. Some people are thinking that, yeah, okay, it goes down to 80,000, right? People are saying, okay, 80,000. Another level of support. How far is that down? 25% correction. And that very well can happen, right? I mean, it's not uncommon for Bitcoin to go down into a 25 to 30% dip from a previous high, to dip back down 20 to 30%. Like that is a very common thing to happen. And again, you talk about right here, we saw on November 10th right here, since November 5th, this thing has gone on a rally and it hasn't actually filled the gap of that rally, right? I mean, we still haven't came back down and filled you talk about the fair value gap. There is a fair value gap to be had in Bitcoin here. Will that fair value gap get filled? I don't know. We're in a different time. We're sort of in a different, we're kind of in a different era with ETFs and all that kind of stuff coming in, right? But at the same time, it very well could come down here and hit this right here, which would be right at the 80,000 marker, is right at that fair value gap. Technically, that's where that fair value gap comes in. So, I mean, yeah, that very well could happen. All right, we could even do let's even do a fib. Let's do a trend refib on this one. Let's do down here. Let's actually go right here. Yeah. I mean, you wouldn't want to do it from there, but you'd have to pull it all the way down. Yeah, you could say, oh yeah, we're massively oversold. So again, you want to get back into this. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if we actually did that, dude. I don't know. It would be interesting to see if that actually happened. But I mean, if you were to do that on the day chart there, track that trend right there. Yeah, you could say that we're definitely oversold, right? And that this could actually come down here. Again, this gets into the buy zones of where you want to be, right? This is like the furthest buy zone down right here, but I don't think it's gonna get back down here. But I mean, yeah, you're right into this buy zone. It's gonna hit off this, it could bounce back. I mean, that could happen. There's no question about that. That could definitely happen. I think all crypto are gonna go up. I think, yeah, to January 20th, we should have a nice little run. I'm from Indonesia. All right, cool. Welcome. Hit that like button. Yeah, I definitely hit that like button. What does your dad think is coming in the next few months? He's all positive, dude. Stock market, everything. I mean, he's in large growth funds for his stocks and everything like that. This bull run is the exact same thing as 2021. Yeah. Yep. Marcos, I'm with you. I already asked that earlier. Komarua. So the real question is, how much XRP do you need to live comfortably? Um, I mean, I guess depending on where you're at in the world, depends on, I guess, how much you'd have. Yeah. XRP 2025, $20. I'm pushing like, I think it's going to be like $7. Hovey. I call you Hovey, but Van gets on me for calling you that. Can we talk price predictions for 2025? Yeah, Scott. What do you guys want to know about price predictions? I mean, I think that like I said, a $7 for XRP, I think it's a very doable thing. A lot of crypto charts make more sense when you click log, get rid of the flat lines from the bear market. Oh, I get what you're saying. Yeah. Leaked news. What are you talking about, dude? XLM ban. Who said XLM ban? I couldn't understand your XLM comment. Oh yeah, I don't know if I know what. Yeah, I don't know. I think we all agree ETH is gonna double, but when is the question? Yeah, it should double. I mean, like ETH is gonna do well. I don't think USD is gonna. It's not gonna get delisted. Everyone says it's gonna get delisted. The Coinbase is the only one that delisted it. All the other exchanges haven't delisted. It's not. It's again. It's they're gonna have an 18-month. They're grandfathered in for 18 months per the legislation. There's a whole thing. I made a video on it yesterday, and I don't think USDT is gonna have this big of an impact as everyone thinks it's going to. Jake Hopkins, thanks so much for the $5. Dude, please, sir, make a video explaining the charts and the breakdowns and all the basic knowledge we need to keep up on your stream. Well, Jake, I'll be able to help out. We could do a lot more of that in the Discord. You know what I mean? Because it's just making videos on it is kind of like there's so many other good videos out there that I couldn't make them at that level where some of these people on YouTube have done very well. So that's just open the door for Discord where I could set aside time in a Discord with people and we could talk one-on-one or talk within a small group. So that's kind of why I'm going to be jumping into a Discord. So yeah, we do things like that. Austin, can you bump that up to $8? I need you to talk it into Henry. Well, I mean, I mean, it's 7 to 10 range. I don't think is undoable. I mean, I break this down every time, because people, again, we don't want to. Some of us want to talk market caps. Like I said, we could talk market cap. If you want to apply XRP to a market cap, okay, apply it to a market cap. I don't care. Some of us want to think it's more of a commodity. That's fine. We'll think of it as a commodity. But if you want to play the game of market cap discussion, then let's talk market cap discussion. And let's see here. Oops. So let's let's put it up here real quick. Let me close some of these real quick. Let me close some of these things here real quick. All right. So let's play the hypothetical here. Let's have some fun. Sunday. Let's have some fun on hypotheticals here. All right. So let's say we get to $7. That puts about a 3.27 multiplier from today, right? That's not that bad. I mean, that's not that far away. I mean, look at this, dude. That puts it about a $400 billion market cap. Let's go look at actually look at the price here, XRP. I mean, right now it's sitting at roughly a $123 billion market cap. Where's that in comparison to Ethereum? Ethereum's sitting about roughly a $404 billion market cap. Okay. So when I think about this is how is this not doable? Right? I think if we anticipate that there's going to be a lot of value coming to XRP, yeah, I think it's going to do well. Hello, Austin. I'm from Indo. Where do you think the market's going now? I think we're going to be trading sideways until I think there's going to be some ups and downs. I think we're going to have some positive things, but I think I'm hoping that we continue to stay flat. We could come down slightly based off of things that are seen out there into inauguration day. Yeah, can't wait for Discord. Yeah, I'm with you. Are you in any way worried about the SEC appeal? No, not worried about it at all. Ugly Pope. HBAR 3 to 4. I'm thinking like the $2 range for sure. We got Hovey in the house here. What's up, Hovey? I watch people's videos after another on moving crypto to cold storage, still having questions. What's your question? Pure pressure. We going lower. Come on now. No, I think that I'm just saying. I think we're trading. So I'm not saying like low. I'm saying like I said. I mean, yeah, I could probably reach down here. I mean, if we're thinking if people want to be bearish on it, I'm hoping. Yeah, it can come back down to this little level right here, 190. I think XRP's held strong through here, dude. I think that I mean, it's made it through even look at the liquidation event, right? 190, this massive liquidations event. I think that we're going to continue here with XRP to just keep trading probably sideways, have these ups and downs. And then I think once the January 15th comes through, we're going to, I mean, that's only 2 weeks away, dude. A little over 2 weeks away. It's not that far in crypto, dude. That's not that far away in crypto. 2 weeks in crypto is not that bad. What site is that? Oh, it's called market cap calculator. Market cap calculator. So yeah, you come in here. So it's okay. Well, we hope that XRP gets to $10. What is that? That puts it at a 4x, 4.67x. That's not that hard to do. I get that the higher we get in terms of I know that when it gets higher, it's harder to get the 4x on there. But I mean, it puts about roughly a $574 million market cap. So when you talk about the height of the market and the amount of money coming in, ETFs, all these things that can happen with XRP, you can't tell me that we couldn't get to a $500 million market cap or $500 billion market cap. I mean, I don't think that's absurd. That's not an absurd number. So let's look at HBAR here, right? People want to talk about HBAR. All right, Hedera's sitting at this thing. Okay, we wanted to get to $2, right? That's a 7x where we're at right now. That puts it at a $76 billion market cap. Where does 76 put us at right now? That puts us about a top 10 crypto. Top 10. Dogecoin is sitting about 46 million, right? Or 46 billion right now. Solana is sitting about a 92 billion. All these will continue to grow in price. So again, it's not like it's just going to magically flow up into here and fill the spot. Like all these cryptos are going to obviously grow with the market too. So, but I think that again, we could get back up in here into the top 10 cryptos for Hedera. I think that that's on the table, without question. I think that that's on the table for Hedera, which would put it about a 7x multiplier from where it's at today. And I don't think that 70 billion is outside the question from a Hashgraph blockchain that is going to be heavily used amongst the industry. Like I just don't see that being that abnormal. Yeah. 100%, Sammy. So like when you start to think about we could play the market cap game all day long. I think the use cases are there. Correct. It doesn't. That's not how it has to be. Yeah, I don't think people are fooled into thinking 500 billion has to be deposited somewhere for that to be the market cap. Yes, it's not. You're right. That's not how it works. Very far from how the price. Yes. So I'm just saying that. And again, if we're trading, then we're looking at this from a security standpoint. And if we're all in agreement that securities that these are not securities, that these are commodities, then who gives a shit what the market cap is? Who gives a shit what they have to say? We could only cap out, since there's only $111 trillion in the global market, then we can't get bigger than that. And it's like, well, you can. If you're a commodity, who gives a shit? Because the price of that product is what everyone says the price of that product should be. That's why gas is what gas is. That's why a barrel of gas costs X amount of dollars, because the demand for gas is there. So yeah, I mean, but to each our own on this whole thing. You know what I mean? People can argue. We've always traded in market cap. That's why I guess we're trained to look at market cap, and we've always compared it to market cap and market cap ratio and all that kind of stuff. But I think someone needs to tell. I think we're waiting for someone out there. Maybe Trump will be the one that says we're not a security, which means market caps don't give a shit. As soon as he says we're a commodity, which is maybe what people need to hear. Maybe they need Trump to come out and say that crypto is a commodity for them to go, okay, no more market cap. We don't give a shit about market cap. We just care about use case. Yeah, right. Exactly, Sammy. Again, I was young, but I mean, I remember, we went through school talking about that. Thank you, Michaela. I'm out at the moment waiting for a move. Yeah, America, yeah, do your thing, man. What's the market cap of wheat? Good question, dude. No one gives a shit. I don't care what the you know what I mean. No one like I like that video where the guy's like, no one knows what the market cap of beans are, and no one cares. People forget that this is new financial system and it's growing. More people will get into it sooner and later, and the use cases are especially coma. That's a good statement. I like that. Yeah, and right Pika Moon and those trading cards are what the people say that they should be. That's really what it comes down to. But it's hard to get people to think like that because we've been trading since 2010, right? People here have been told that these are securities basically because of market cap. So there are 14.4 KB modems now. Yeah, there's that's only going to get bigger too. Trump doesn't need to say if Ripple's case needs to end for good. Yeah. No, I wasn't saying that he needs to say. I'm just saying that maybe someone needs to hear that like we're not treating crypto as securities. Maybe we need the SEC to come out and say that. The price when selling will be direct correlation with the market cap at the present time. ETFs are inevitable. 100% Rito. What's up, Rito? What's up, Tennessee Eco Man? XRP flipped ETH twice in 2017. That is true. Don't forget that. That did happen. I remember you read a lot about that. So look at the charts. Excuse me. Sorry, I didn't mean to cough in the mic. Still getting over my sickness, man. This shit has been horrible, by the way. Just want to throw that out there. I mean, we're still in a good zone here, dude. This is a really, really good zone. This is still a really, really good zone here. I kind of dig this zone where we're at right now. He needs to be inaugurated eventually. I think many are still nervous that something crazy could happen. Yeah, I'm with you, man. I think about it all the time, dude. I think about it all the time as to what could, I hope nothing happens. It's crazy. But yeah, it very well could, right? Yeah, the buy zone's looking, I mean, it's still the retracement on this is looking good. I mean, find your buy zone. Austin, did you end up putting into XLM ordered? I did not. Remember, it's closed on the weekends. D5 Coinbase is closed on the weekends for any leverage trading. Kind of glad I didn't. I probably would have freaking over leveraged myself and went against my rule. So we'll see how tonight goes though. Maybe I'll have some fun tonight. I need more capital. I'm with you, dude. How many people can buy BTC 100K? Only whales can buy. Common sense people buy XRP for the future. I like Ken. That's a good one. ETH XRP just how they joined an HBAR, very interesting. Joined forces into the powerhouses. Yeah. I mean, a lot of these cryptos are going to do well. And there's going to be more cryptos to come, guys. There's going to be new technology released. Trust me, dude. Once we open up, once you have an administration who wants to promote technology and growth, right? You have Elon out here. A lot of people out here in this administration with the Doge coming in, Department of Government Efficiency, and all these kind of things. There's going to be more projects that come out here. Crypto is just on the verge of being able to get the guardrails. You got to think, last 4 years, the SEC came in and clamped down on the cryptocurrency industry. Like they've clamped down the last 4 years. That means that like not a lot of people have grown. Like technology's sort of gotten weaker here in the United States and across the globe. But there's technologies that are going to come into crypto that we've never heard before or seen before. There's going to be new things coming in here to be able to run systems and do things that we're not even talking about. So, and again, projects like HBAR and XRP are established and they're in their own little wheelhouse of what they're doing. But there's going to be other crypto projects that are going to come here too that are going to do other things within the financial sector or other things within technology. They're going to ramp up and do just as well. I mean, just take this one right here. No one even knew what SUI was. No one even knew what this project was 2 years ago because it didn't exist. This project came out in 2023, dude. It's been out for roughly a year, not even a year and a half, maybe. And it came out at the worst time possible, right? It came out in a bear market. This thing sat down at the very bottom of crypto, right? Came down here to 43 cents. And still, even right now, it's all-time low was sitting around 36 cents, and it's up at $4.93. That again, that's not that big of a growth. When you start to think about a blockchain crypto, I mean, Ethereum was trading at, cents on the dollar, and look where it's at now. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm just saying that new things are going to come out, new blockchains, new tech. Those kind of things will come out for people to get into. This isn't the only, this isn't the say all be all of it all. Fitting, if you want to degen play Austin, go find anything that is trading at 1 sat, 100% move. It's only 1 sat away. True, that is true. I'll give you that, Kev. I think it's gonna be. Yeah, I'm with you. I think it's gonna be great. End of January, these charts will be a whole different level. I think so too. I think end of January we're gonna be at a whole nother level. Oh yeah, I mean, well, it depends on Green Sickle. Where did you buy it? Where did you buy Sui at? If you have a million, you're sitting on $4 million. If you have a million Sui, or you have $1 million in it, yeah, Sui's gonna do well. He is the clerk to big tech. Yeah, Elon wants to be the next president. Trump's not like it. I don't know if he can be it, being that I don't know if Elon can be a president, right? I mean, maybe he can. He's from South Africa. When robots take over McDonald's, where will we work in the bear market? True. Yeah, that's what I said. I don't think he could be president. Yeah, that's what I thought. You're right. Yeah, the transhumanism is on its way. He'll just go be the president of Mars. You have to be a natural born citizen. Yeah, he'll just go be the president of Mars. I'll keep Sui for the next few years. Might become another Solana. Yeah, again, I think there's new techs that come out every day. Just ask yourself, about. I mean, when you look about what is Sui doing so differently than other things, right? It says so. It's groundbreaking layer 1 block technology by offering a secure, powerful, and scalable developmental platform. And what makes it unique? It just has a stable transaction fees, and that's really it. So my question is why would you choose Sui over Solana, or why would you choose Sui over Ethereum, or Sui over Cardano? Sui, why would you do it? What's the and I'm this is a legit question. I'm asking if anyone wants to contribute in the chat here. Why would you use Sui over say Solana or any of those other platforms? Apparently it's super easy to code on Sui and super high. Okay. So super easy to code and super high at transactions per second. Okay. I like that. That's a good statement. I like that. The real monkey. That's a great one. I actually do like that. Okay. Transaction is fast. It's easy to code on there. So being able to create projects or flow your projects through there on a blockchain is easy. Okay. I get on board with something like that. Viking Cat says TPS is meaningless. So transactions per second are meaningless. Depends on I guess if you're transacting at a high pace, maybe it would matter. But I don't know if some of these blockchains are even transacting at such a level that that per second matters yet. Yeah, Chainlink's another one of those, right? Talk about another blockchain that's up there. I mean, these guys are what are they all competing for? Yeah, they have different consensus. Okay. Yeah, it's not been tested with the volume of Solana and anything. Yeah, Matt D, that's a good one. I like that. I do like that it has a different. You're right. It does have a different consensus mechanism. The other thing too is that the downside he said that Matt over here on TikTok, he said that the downside to Sui is it's not been tested with the kind of volume that Solana and Ethereum has. And again, That was Solana's biggest hiccup, right? Was the volume. They would come over here and they would crash. Remember how many times Solana was down because of too much volume? The good thing is Sui actually, through all the meme coins going on there and all the volume that's actually going up, they actually held up pretty good. Yeah, several outages in the beginning as well. Yeah, they did. They did. Solana was horrible. I didn't even want to touch Solana. So Sui has gone down before. Yeah, and it probably will. Like I said, I mean, I think it happens. What's up, Double D's? Miguel, I can't tell you when to buy it, but I mean, I think HBAR is going to do well. Austin, do you see a further dip from 214 coming? I'm gonna, it's hard to predict D5. I'm again, the market's been a little unpredictable, and so yeah, I'm kind of sitting here just sort of waiting to see how today plays out. Let me be honest with you. Why are we still in the red? It's because we've been in the green for so long. Sui has never been in a bull run, which is a good thing. Yeah, Sui, I mean, this is their first time, right? They came out in 2023. States he admitted the Congress into its union. Cutting edge scalability. All right, let's see. Let's see here. So let's talk about the scalability, right? It's a blockchain. So it says Sui is built with several innovative technologies that enable its unparalleled capabilities. Moving program languaging. Move is a safe and expressive program language developed specifically for Sui. It promotes secure asset management and offers valuable features like resource-oriented programming. Parallel transactions. Sui can process multiple independent transactions simultaneously. All right. Oh, so a lot of it has to do. So gaming's a big thing on there. So they're hoping that it can bring gaming, decentralized financing, digital identity, social media, and supply chain management. Yeah. So again, all has to be put into effect, though. Like I said, it's one thing to come out and do it, but it's another thing to actually put it into to make it into fruition. And what is XRP operating at its full capacity? I would think you already know this. You're talking like, what are you talking, transactions per second? What are we talking about, dude? Sui has a huge inflation period coming soon. Over 50% coins could be released. Yeah, I saw that there's going to be a good amount of coins being released for sure. $1 million coins will be burned annually. That is the maximum. Okay. Sui has some big gaming Game Boy coming out, or it's being sent out. Oh, a game, like an actual like Game Boy, like you're going to be able to play it, making true. What do you think about Hedera? Scott, what do you think about Hedera? So in 100 years, XRP will be burned. Would have burned 100 million coins. It's not. Yeah, it's not a whole lot, right, Dennis? Yeah, I think they burnt like I think if you're talking about burns, yeah, they burnt like 13 billion so far, so not very much. Jacob, what is your thoughts on Flare Network? Anyone know how many transaction Clash of Clans does on daily? Ain't no blockchain handling that. That is true. Clash of Clans, yeah, but they're processors, dude. They got their Clash of Clans probably does a lot, dude. I miss Clash of Clans. I should download that. That's crazy. Okay, make it try. I didn't know that they were actually coming out with like a Game Boy thing. That's crazy. Oh, I had brisket last night, and I do actually like brisket. If we're talking about the meat, dude, nice brisket. Ooh, you want Gamify next? Yeah. So Sui's going to be competing in the Sui's going to be competing in the gaming side. It seems like that's going to be one of their big ones. XRP token unlocks 2 billion January. Yeah, Clash of Clans adds non-stops on my son's dude. I know, it's so annoying. That's why you Clash of Clans used to actually be legit. Then they started doing all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I need if I come back to Texas, the only person I'm going to go get my my brisket from is going to be Rob Got It, dude. If you guys don't know, Rob Got It is like he is like a professional. He is a professional barbecuer, dude. He actually like has a big brisket, dude. He has like a big thing. He does like, and I've seen his brisket, bro. And he showed me a lot of photos of it when I met him in Texas. And so that's the first guy I'm going to go to. He's going to have to cook me up some nice barbecue. Yeah, Tony, we've heard of Algorand. Game Boy is phone last. Give me Avalanche long term over Sui. So you're thinking Avalanche over Sui? That's a hard thing in crypto to tap into, right? Sui, and like if they're trying to tap into the gamified section of it, that's a tough one to get over. Looks like Hedera is getting into. Beam actually hooked up with Algo. Yeah, and Beam's another one of those that's in the whole gaming, right? They just released a bunch of nodes. I mean, Hogzilla was telling me to go buy one of the nodes out there, but I just didn't have enough time to look into it to be able to buy a node. So people fail to understand that Ripple's escrow is their secret sauce. They can control a lot with that escrow, dude. That's what I'm talking about. He just doesn't know yet. When we see him next time, we'll let him know. Profit taking in the weekend, it's dumping. Yeah, the weekends have been okay. This is like our first weekend where it's been a little bit, it's been a little, hasn't been the greatest. I mean, last Friday we've had nice little pumps. This might be the first weekend that we've been in the red in a while. You had 4 Rivers Barbecue here in Orlando last night. Oh, damn. Ethereum is not going anywhere. Yeah, Ethereum's not going. But their focus isn't to be. Ethereum's focus has never been to like gamify stuff. You know what I mean? They've never been like, hey, we're trying to be, thoughts on ETH. I mean, ETH is my second largest bag. So yeah, yesterday was not too bad of a day. Yeah, I would agree. But I mean, I'm talking like actually ending up in the green. Beam nodes are now double its cost. Yeah, he was telling me to buy some. He bought it for like, I think it was like $12.50 or something like that. But yeah, they're talking about the whole Beam. Viking Cat. That's funny. But all right, guys, in about 2 minutes, I'm going to hop off here in about 2 minutes. I got some things I got to get done on the day. Yeah, markets, it's kind of red right now. I'm gonna wait for my entry points on today. I'm gonna keep following it. You can see right now on XRP where we at with XRP right now. Before I hop off here, let's take a little dive here. Here on the 1 hour chart, it's actually looking like the 1 hour chart's actually not looking too bad even on the RSI side. We'll have to keep tracking that one. The 4 hours coming down, so probably have an idea around around 4 o'clock tonight, maybe even around. Maybe around 10 o'clock. We'll probably be back down here. Yeah, we'll probably be back probably about midnight, dude. We'll have a better decision and better idea of where we're at. Day chart, 12 hours, still hovering around here. But we'll see what tomorrow brings. Markets open up here tonight in Asia around 6 p.m. So yeah. Ripple B crypto is about to crash. DCA. Don't forget to like the stream. Yeah, definitely hit the like on that like button, please. We got roughly 776 people in here right now. Hey Austin, love you, man. Your price prediction for Ondo this year or end of year? I mean, I could give that. I have to let's get through January with Ondo first. I want to get through January first with Ondo. But yeah, with all that, guys, I hope you have a fantastic day. Please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. I'll try to be on here tonight. We'll see what the day brings. I might have to get out there and play some soccer today, so we'll see how it goes. So can't make any promises, but we'll see. So yeah, with all that, hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Thank you guys so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. And yeah, with all that, love you guys. We're out. Peace out, everyone.